We're excited to have Adam Germek, who's the president and CEO of Special Olympics of Tennessee. He is here with us. Thanks so much for having us, Adam. This is such a great event.
Well, we're so happy to have y'all out here. It's a great day for golf, and appreciate y'all being able to share the Special Olympics mission today.
You've been in this position for 5 years now, and we always talk about growth, especially in this city, in Nashville, of seeing all the growth, talking about new stadiums. But what has it been like for you over the last 5 years to see this cause grow?
Oh, it's been a dream, just being able to be with our athletes as we add new sports each year and expand our programming throughout the state. And, our numbers continue to increase. With that becomes the need for support. So, everything's free for our athletes, so we continue just to keep grinding and provide those opportunities for individuals with intellectual disabilities.
How rewarding is it when you see these athletes, compete and achieve their goals, whatever they may be, just that look on their face when they know they've done something so cool?
There's nothing like it in sports, that unfiltered joy that you see from our athletes and just that genuine competition that's out there on the fields and courts.
Now, how is it when you're doing these golf tournaments for the athletes? I'm pretty sure they enjoy it just as much as anybody else, just to get out there and hit the golf balls and walk, drive the golf carts and just enjoy the day. I wish it was a little bit warmer and the sun was out for them, but I'm pretty sure they gotta love and enjoy this.
Absolutely. So we have a lot of companies out here raising money for Special Olympics today. We also have Special Olympics athletes who will be playing in the afternoon round. So excited to see them out there on the course. I saw one of our athletes, Josh, just rolled up in his Tennessee gear, ready to get out there and represent.
Yeah. Adam, I have to agree with you. It was years ago. It was one of the early years of the Predators. So it was before I was a dad. So it's been a while, but it was my first experience coming out to an event. It was over at Vanderbilt. It was a track and field event, and I got invited to come along, and that's when I experienced just the enthusiasm. And I had so much fun. I didn't know what to expect, but you're right. There's something that is truly amazing when you actually watch these guys compete, because everybody's having a great time, and regardless of who wins or loses the race, I mean, you can't get anybody down. It's such a great energy when you go to one of those things.
Oh, for sure. And I recommend, if you haven't been to a Special Olympics event, we put on 250 events a year, so almost every day, every other day there's an event. Get out there, check it out. Check out the abilities of our athletes. I mean, my first event I ever attended was our state basketball tournament, and I walked into the gym and I saw a half-court alley-oop layup, and I was like, wow, there's some ballers here. And then, you walk over, we have sports for all levels, right, and abilities. So walked a couple courts over, and the game was a little less competitive, but those athletes were all in, and that competition meant the world to them, and the score was probably 6-4. But at the end of the day, our goal is to take that athlete from that court one, move them up to court two. With that training, the coaching, and just the volunteers that come out to make that happen, it's been tremendous to see and watch.
You mentioned the events. Tell us about the USA Games. First of all, I guess it was recently in Orlando?
It was. So we had a group of athletes, just over 100. We brought down our delegation from Tennessee, represented really well. And they really showed out. 32 gold medals. We had over 20 silver medals and over 20 bronze medals. So I think we had 12 sports that were represented. So we had aquatics, we had basketball, we had flag football, bocce, bowling. So it was a great event. And just it's amazing to see those teammates come together from all over the state, meet other athletes from other states that compete in Special Olympics. And it's incredible competition.
And I understand we would love to we know we love events in Nashville, right? So we would love to have those games here someday.
That is the dream. So we are – you're hearing it first here. We've been meeting with some of the leaders across the state and within our city. We want to bring it to Nashville. So in 2030, we've put the pin down and said, hey, let's bring the games to Nashville. We're working on a bid that could bring over – 100,000 spectators, 3,000 to 5,000 athletes. Our goal is to host on a university campus. I see the Vanderbilt logo over there. That would be one of our choices, and have just the focal point be on inclusion in our city in Nashville, bringing people from all over the country for that 4-year event, very similar to the Olympics.
Adam Germek, President and CEO of Special Olympics Tennessee, is our guest. I mean, who knows what kind of facilities we'll have by then? I mean, we're trying to build something every year, it seems. So
Absolutely.
You never know what it might be. But, hey, again, thanks so much for having us today. We're going to continue to get the word out as we go along on the show. Again, you can text GIVE, G-I-V-E, to 615-270-9948 or visit SpecialOlympicsTN.org to help, because as you said, it just any little bit helps with this cause, and it's such a great cause. But Adam, thanks so much for stopping by.
It's an honor. Thank you all so much. Appreciate it.
Adam Germek, the President and CEO of Special Olympics of Tennessee.